Good evening. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To Wisdom Wednesday. Come on in. Go ahead and tag someone. Invite them in. Let them know it is time for Wisdom Wednesday. Good evening. I'm awake a little bit. Good evening, y'all. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. I will not be before you long. I have been doing a lot of things on today, so I am tired. But nevertheless, when I start things, I'm very task oriented, so I literally have to be at a stopping place and be finished. So I've been going on and on and on all day. But good evening, everyone. Good evening and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. Like I said, I will not be before you long, but I wanted to give you a brief word of encouragement. Listen. Listen. For those of you that are new to Wisdom Wednesday, first of all, welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. This is just a time where I come and do a small segment, just often giving words of encouragement. How many of you know that words of encouragement are very necessary? Listen, it's in this day and time anyway, with so much that is going on in the world, yeah, many individuals need to be encouraging. To be encouraged, there are many people who are really battling in their mind, like they're losing their mind. They are. I mean, oh my God, they're paying attention to what is going on around them. They are so deep in to what stuff looks like and what's not. But let me tell you, words of encouragement can take us a long way. But I want to uplift you on today, on this evening. I want to tell you, listen, it's all good. It's all good. You may look like you're drowning, but you're not. You may feel like you're drowning, but you're not. The storms are coming and taking you here and there and everywhere. You are discombobulated. You're feeling, like you don't have any strength. You don't have no fight in you. You want to throw in the towel. Every which way that you turn, it's looking, but guess what? It's all good. Do you understand? It's all good. There are people that may have been in your life for a long time. And this is the season. There's been a lot of shifts in relationships, shifts in jobs, shifts in personal relationship, maybe shifts even in your finances, maybe shifts leaving one job, leaving one church into another. There's so many. But let me tell you, find the good in a lot of the bad that may be going on. Find the good. We can be so easy to put, oh, woe is me, and to point out the things that seem to be going on, that seem to be bad. or just focus on what does not look good at the time or what has been going wrong. But I listen, I can't stress enough that it's all good. You understand? It's all good. It's all good. It is all good. Listen, you think you're missing a beat, but you're not. You thinking the door that was closed. Listen, it's all good. It's time that we learn to make the best out of lemons. There's a saying that many of us know that when you're throwing lemons, when you're giving lemons, listen, learn to make lemonade out of it. Some of you are not strategic in making sure that you are handling the things that look like it's going to take you out, right? You are not strategic in refocusing and coming up with another game plan, right? Because what it looks like is that you're going to lose. But how many of you know that many a times you got to go back to the starting point? You have to go back and come up with another strategy. You have to go to your maker. You don't give up during the fight. You don't retreat when things are looking bad because you look like that you're going to lose. You come up with another strategy to do different. See, sometimes we have a tendency to use the same tools where we're in a fight. And if you don't know, many are in the fight of their life. They're fighting to keep their mind, their piece of their sanity. A lot of people are losing their homes. They may have been renting homes for a while, and the landlord decides that they want to sell the house. And now what's going on? Renting different things is very high. The economy, inflation, things that are going on. But I don't care what is going on around you. Just tell the Lord, it's all good. Well, why would I say that when it's looking this way and looking that way? Because it's important what you speak out of your mouth. It's important what you believe. Matter of fact, do you even believe what you say? Or do you just say it because it sounds good? Do you say it because mama tell you, grandma tell you, the pastor tell you? Or are you believing what you are saying? That's interesting. Are you believing what you're saying? Do you believe what you were saying? Or are you just saying it because it sounds good? Well, I encourage you, not only think that it's all good, I encourage you to speak that it's all good. Because I promise you, it's all good. You know, there's several testimonies, and I don't even have the time that I could give on when I could have thrown in the towel, when I could have retreated, when people were talking and lying and doing things behind my back, not unbeknownst to me, but sometimes things go on. People do what they do. And at times, it's not up to you to say not one word. Because guess what? It's all good. I promise you it is. Because God's going to handle that too. And see, sometimes people have a way of doing things. But you got to remember to respond like you're supposed to. As the old saying, at go, what would Jesus do? And sometimes it's real hard, especially when you know the things you might do, the heart that you may have, when people may take advantage or try to utilize or even manipulate or even do things and think you don't know. But let me tell you, keep your eye on the Lord. Keep your eye stayed on the things that He's told you to. Follow the instructions that He has told you to do. Because if you do those things, I promise you it's all good. Don't get caught slipping in this hour. Don't get caught being unfocused in this hour. Don't get caught being disobedient in this hour. Because if you do, there will be a lot of consequences. You got to pay attention. Follow the instructions, no matter what it looks like. Don't try to do things in your own self. Allow Him to do, because guess what? He knows our beginning and our ending. He knows what will happen, how it will happen, and when. This is the season where many of things are going to come and be seen, and God is going to pull the covers over things and shine the light on some things. But don't you get caught slipping. Do what He has called you to do. Be who He has called you to be. Not anyone else. Be you. Do you for you. There's many that's running around now. They really don't know who they are. They're doing everything, trying to fill every void. And that's not the will of the Lord. I encourage you to keep your head high. Speak to those mountains and those storms that you may be in, or the ones that may be coming. Know that you're already victorious, but you got to believe it. You got to believe what you say. You got to believe what He said, and you got to walk in it. But no, I promise you that no matter what, it's all good. You waiting for things to come to pass. You waiting for God to do what He said. He will do it. Keep your eye focused on Him. Keep your eye and your hands working in your assignment and working in your purpose. Because everything else will fall into place. I hope that I've said something this evening that has encouraged you, that is giving you some hope to keep on keeping on. I don't come up here on Wisdom Wednesdays just because I don't have anything else to do. I really want us to all win, and I really want us to walk in the purpose that God has called all of us. So hang in there. Focus. Continue to do His will. And I promise you that it's going to be all good. Thank you for joining me on Wisdom Wednesday. If you have not seen or seen the advertisement that is going on regarding my round 4, Renovating Lives and Women on a Mission is hosting round 4 of Healing Begins with Revealing on November the 2nd at 6 o'clock. The location will be announced, but the tickets are already on sale being sold. Please go ahead, women, ladies, and if you're in my surrounding area, and go ahead and get your tickets, because the seating in this location will be limited. Come join me and some other ladies for some empowerment, fun, fellowship, and food. We will have a great night, I promise you. Bring a friend, bring your cousin, your auntie, your sister, your grandma, your mama, but come join me around 4. Picture this. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and I will see you next time on Wisdom Wednesday.